Hi, Royston Guest here. One of the questions that I'm frequently asked is, what does business growth really mean? So I'm going to share with you 3 guiding principles that I think will help to address the question and also make it real in terms of how you can think about growth in your business. So, guiding principle number 1, here's my bold statement. If you're not growing, you are going backwards. Think about it for a moment. Even as we talk and you're listening to this now, there are old competitors who are suddenly waking up and getting their act together. There are new entrants who are coming into the marketplace who are faster, dynamic, more innovative, more creative than you are. And therefore, if you're not growing, if you don't have a growth mindset, if you don't have a culture of growth in your business, then you simply will be left behind, whether it's by an old competitor or whether it's by a new entrant into the marketplace. So that's guiding principle number 1. Guiding principle number 2, when we think about growth and when you have a conversation about growth, most business leaders will talk about growth in their revenue line or growth in their profit or their margin. They might talk about growth in their number of employees or growth in their products. My challenge is always this, that in real terms, to grow your business, you need to grow to stand still. Now you're thinking, Royston, what does that really mean? So let's imagine we've got a £1 million business and we're thinking about our growth plans for next year. The point at which we end the year on £1 million is not the place where we start the following year. Now, let me bring that to life. Let's imagine this year you've faced a 10% inflationary increase. Therefore, just to stand still next year, you've got to grow by 10% just to stand still. It doesn't matter how good you are at retention or how good your service experience is, you're going to lose some customers next year. Therefore, you've got to grow just to compensate for your attrition rate in the customers that you lose. You might have customers this year who have done one-off spends with you that are not going to be recurring or repeat spend next year. Therefore, you've got to compensate and allow for those. So therefore, you have to grow just to stand still. So it's really important that you work out inflationary increases, any one-off sales that have happened this year, any attrition, you factor them in to get your real position of where you're going to start next year. That's a growth in action. And then guiding principle number 3, businesses don't grow on their own, leaders grow businesses. And there's so many times over the years when I've met with business owners and they are confused, they feel overwhelmed because they just feel like they've got their business as far as they can take it. And the reason is that they've stopped growing ahead of the curve of their business. And the most important plan that you will create at the start of a year is not your business growth plan, it is your personal growth plan. And your personal growth plan is about what is the mindset, what are the skills, what are the tools that you need in order to make sure that your personal growth is ahead of the growth of the business. The day you stop learning is the day you stop earning. The day you stop learning is that your business flatlines or even starts to go backwards. So there you have it. 3 simple guiding principles that will allow you to make sure that you define what growth means in your business and that you can really kick on in thinking about your growth for next year and beyond. From me, Royston Guest, until next time, goodbye for now.